Welcome back everyone to my Manchester United save here on FM 17. We start with the unfortunate news that I've had to strip Wayne Rooney of his captaincy. This is the second time now where he hasn't shown up for training. The first time I issued him a warning, I thought that was being fair and he did accept at the time, but I can see where this is going and I'm not going to keep wasting my time issuing warning after warning or fine after fine. So I've decided to strip him of that captain's armband and give it to someone more deserving, someone that actually wants to be here at United. And if he's not careful, I'll be mutually terminating his contract. That's, of course, if he agrees to it. If he doesn't, then things could turn from bad to worse. If that is the case, then we'll just have to buy out the rest of his contracts. That's if it's not that much, and just release him and get rid of him, because we can't be doing with an attitude like that. Why he can't just keep his head down, keep working hard. He's still 31. I would prefer him to retire at United after breaking the goal scoring record at the club, but doesn't look like it's going to happen now. So for the rest of the season then, it's going to be Zlatan that takes the captain's armbands, and then come the end of the season, heading into the third season, we'll reassess the situation. Maybe we'll give it to Smalling. That's if Zlatan retires. If he doesn't, then maybe Zlatan will hold on to it for another season. We'll just have to wait and see. But there we go. Zlatan, captain for United for the rest of the season. So today's episode sees us come up against Arsenal in the Premier League. The game to be played at Old Trafford. It is on the Friday evening, as well at 8 o'clock. Really looking forward to this one. We've been in really good form against some of the top sides so far this season. On Saturday, Chelsea have got Tottenham. We need Chelsea to do us a favour there and get the 3 points. City are away to Huddersfield, and later on Saturday evening, Liverpool are at home to Leicester. Now, I'm not really confident about Chelsea's chances because they've just lost to Swansea 2-1 at home. Hopefully Chelsea will get back to winning ways, get back on track with a win against Spurs, although after they thrashed Arsenal 7-2 Spurs, I think they'll get the win there against Frank de Boer's team. There is the league table as it stands then. We're still level on points with Tottenham. Arsenal, they are down in 9th, trailing behind us by 8 points. So, of course, they'll come to Old Trafford looking to close that gap and get max points there. Since the last episode when we beat City 1-0, I've only played one game off camera, and that was the home fixture in the EFL Cup 4th round against Burnley, and as you can see, we beat them 2-1. The first goal came from Anthony Martial with a penalty in the 55th minute. Then we made it 2-0 with Marcus Rashford getting another, and Mariano drawed a goal back for Burnley. It was deserved, that goal, but they didn't deserve anything else from this game, Burnley. I did rotate the team again. Joe Riley, you can see, started. So did Andreas Pereira. Horta had a decent game. Could have been a little bit better. Gribbin replaced him. Again, impressed, but wasn't given much time to make much of an impact on the game. So we've been drawn against QPR in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup. Happy about that, although it's a bit disappointing that it's an away fixture, but we should be able to go there and get into the semis. But look at the fixtures in between now and then. Arsenal, Bayern, Huddersfield could prove tricky. Tottenham, Feyenoord, Liverpool. So many huge games, and we haven't even reached December yet. Hopefully December will be a little bit easier on us. Now, Arsenal, well, things just haven't been right for them so far this season. If we have a look at their team, their last game finished 7-2 to Tottenham. I mean, that's embarrassing for Arsenal. And when you look at that team, it makes me question how on earth they lost by such a huge margin. Checking goal, Bellerin, Monreal, the fullbacks, Firmino going forwards, Ozil, Sanchez and Golan. Really, they shouldn't. A team like that shouldn't be losing 7-2. What a Friday night fixture then in the Premier League. It's Manchester United against Arsenal. And here are the team sheets. De Gea in goal for United. Valencia, Jones, Bailly and Shaw at the back. It's Paul Pogba and Andre Horta in midfield. Herrera still out suspended. Gadelli is on the bench. Good option to bring on, I reckon, maybe in the second half. Mkhitaryan, Mata starts instead of Horta in that number 10. We got Martial and Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Rashford on the bench. So is Callum Gribben, who I'd love to bring on in this game. So for Arsenal, a few changes to the side that lost 7-2 to Spurs. Coentrao comes in for Monreal. Nainggolan starts alongside Ramsey in midfield. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ozil, Sanchez and Roberto Firmino. their summer signing, who, to be fair, has done quite well since arriving at the Emirates. Started 9 games, scored 7 goals, has an average rating of 7.39. He only really seems to be performing in the Premier League. Maybe that's because he knows the Premier League better than the Champions League. Obviously, when he was at Liverpool, he wasn't getting that. He wasn't getting Champions League football, so you expect him to underperform in that. Here we go. Arsenal with kick-off then, here at Old Trafford. Firmino on the ball to Nangolan, who's a powerful central midfielder. Stocky can barge his way through a defence. Here is Horta to Pogba, through the middle for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Martial now. Martial to Pogba. Don't strike the ball. He doesn't. He finds Horta instead. Great build-up. Playing. It's 1-0 already. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, our Swedish hero, after just 2 minutes played, he grabs his 11th goal of the season. Andre Horta finds Mata. What a pass that is. Through Arsenal's defence to find Zlatan. Well, we're just controlling this game at the moment. We've got another attack coming here. Martial was looking for Pogba, but Chamberlain intercepts. It's Arsenal on the move now. Firmino. Valencia, great anticipation. Beats Sanchez to the ball. Now we're on the attack again. It's Mkhitaryan coming central. Finds Pogba. Could have found Zlatan through the middle, but here is Zlatan again. It's Martial. Martial's rattled the crossbar. And you could just imagine Wenger pacing the touchline. It's been an uncomfortable start for Arsenal here at Old Trafford. Jones, a good block there, stopping Arsenal's progress in their attack. We're controlling possession. We're doing well in the central of the midfield. Jones now out wide to Mkhitaryan. Coentrao comes forward. Nangolan. Sanchez on the ball, dribbling with it. Has his shot. Has his goal. It's 1-1. Why are we not challenging Sanchez there? Why are we not trying to at least win the ball off him? Coentrao does well to get in front of Mkhitaryan to get to the ball first. But look at the run that Sanchez goes on. He's got Pogba, who's probably keeping an eye on Ozil, but Shaw should be keeping an eye on Ozil. What's Bailly doing? Should be coming forwards and at least trying to get a deflection on that ball. Do something. That's going to give Sanchez a bit more confidence now. Next time he's on the ball, he's going to try exactly the same. And if we don't sort that out, let's see if we can. Okay, so we've gone in for hard tackling. Rufari has changed that. The advice on Alexis Sanchez. Maybe that'll make him think twice about going on another run at our defence. That's through for Martial. Oh, what a save that is from Cech. It's a corner. Heart was in my throat then. I thought we got our nose in front again here. Just before the half hour. Jones in for Bailly. Horta's going to chase it down. Oh, unlucky Horta. Unlucky. The ball was just ahead of him. Couldn't keep up with it. We're fastly approaching half-time here at Old Trafford. It's Aaron Ramsey now to Bellerin. To Mustafi. Not really good at picking a pass out, Mustafi. He's had to pass it back to Kashani Ozil, looking for Sanchez, but Jones is quick to it. Slowly does it. Valencia back to Jones. Nicely done. Mkhitaryan now on the move. Oh, he's round him. Round Nangolan. Ibra. On for Pogba. He's gone for goal. Why is he shooting from there? Alright, I'm going to be assertive and say I'm far from pleased with what I just seen from the team. Great reaction, players looking motivated, looking fired up. That's what I want to see. This is a big game. We need those 3 points. And we'll keep an eye on Sanchez. We don't want tight marking because he'll easily lose players like Jones. We don't want him coming forwards and getting out of position and making that space for Arsenal to exploit. Coentrao with a foul here. Is he going to get a yellow? Is he going to get sent off? Or just a warning? It's a yellow card as we kick off the second half. Again, we've had more chances. Mkhitaryan's doing okay at the moment. It's a good quality ball delivered in, but Cech is off his line to collect. Aimlessly boots it upfield. Shaw is to it. Brilliant. Shaw's determination this season. He's really made sure that he's in the first team week in, week out. Horta to Mkhitaryan, through to Mata. Mata finds Ibra in space, and Arsenal are lucky there. Ibra could have at least taken a touch. Should have taken a touch. He was in space, had time. Should have lined up that shot. Horta chases the ball down, put under a bit of pressure from Nangolan, but he doesn't care. It's what he thrives on. Valencia to Ibra. Ibra's in the box, passes it back to Mata. And it's 2-1 Manchester United. 50 minutes gone. That's Mata's 5th goal of the season. Ibra was brilliant. Look at that ball from Valencia. Ibra, great control of the ball as he brings it down and just draws it back for Mata in that little pocket of space. And he hammers that into the bottom corner. Czech couldn't do anything about it. It's 2-1 then to United. How do we see this game out? Can we go on and get a third? I'm not sure. I mean, Arsenal's attack is pretty potent when going forwards. I mean, Sanchez has already proven that. Here we go. We might be able to. Mkhitaryan. Not sure if he went for a chip there. It was close. Going to go defensive. I wouldn't normally do this with it being at Old Trafford as well, but Arsenal have been pretty threatening since going a goal down again. And I'm going to go sometimes as well. Make things really difficult for them to get through. Sanchez has been very quiet in the second half. And I'm going to make it change as well. I'm going to bring on Rashford. I'm not feeling comfortable enough to bring on Gribbin, although I would like to. I'm going to bring on Fellaini instead. I'm replacing with Pogba. Ball winning midfielder. Set him to defend. We've got Cadelli in support as the deep line playmaker. Just in case there is any chance of an attack from United. And tell the players to concentrate. Couple of minutes to go. Come on, lads. What a win this will be. And it certainly sets up nicely. Give us that bit of confidence heading into our next game against Bayern Munich midweek at the Allianz. Don't let them get an equaliser. Cazorla back out wide to Ramsey, who's gone for goal. Gone for the spectacular. And it's gone wide. Referee should be blowing the whistle. There we go. He has. It's finished 2-1 to Manchester United. Another 3 points against another top side in the league. Things are really starting to look good for us this season. The result takes United top of the league. It does, but Tottenham have still got to play Chelsea. And if they win, then of course they'll be right back on top by goal difference, level on points with us. So there we have it. Another good result, another good performance against another top side in the league. Hopefully we can keep this up because we've got Bayern next in the Champions League and then we've got Tottenham in the Premier League. United have notched up 5 straight league wins. And we have to be considered title contenders now. That's my main objective. We'll just praise Zlatan here. Hopefully he keeps it up. Painting pleased for supporters. Of course, I support myself for United, so this is just fantastic. What are they all saying? Let's have that sort of performance every week. Ibra, please. Doubt we're going to get that from a 36-year-old, but he's ushered in being named new captain with a goal. Yes, Chelsea. Yes, you've done us a huge favour there. They've beaten Tottenham 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. Frank de Boer's team, that's probably one of the biggest results they've got all season so far. City lost 3-2 to Huddersfield. This is opening up the league massively at the top. And Liverpool drew 2-2 to Leicester. Yuri Tillemans getting on the score sheet there for the Foxes. So let's have a look. Oh, there's no other games on Sunday or Monday that are worth keeping an eye out for. So there is the league table as it stands. Stoke. How are they just a point behind us? They're doing fantastic. So that's it for this episode, unfortunately, guys. Up next, we've got Bayern Munich at the Allianz in the Champions League group stage. And it's a game I'm really looking forward to playing. I reckon we've got their number. I reckon we can beat Bayern Munich. And then after that, we've got Tottenham, Feyenoord and Liverpool. Looking forward to the next couple of fixtures, guys. Looking forward to the next couple of episodes. Make sure you join me for that. Thanks for watching.